take in, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release, and I know I forgive, I receive, I can feel, I believe, I am healed, I am whole, I release, I know. No need to push, no need to try, no need to worry or question why. Surrender, let go, release, and know.
Thousands of years ago, the Buddha taught you are what you think.
I am love. I am peace.
I am joy.
I am silly.
I am powerful.
So a modern philosopher coined the phrase that you are what you eat.
I am organic vanilla ice cream.
I'm chia seeds.
I'm a good, strong cup of coffee in the morning.
I am mac and cheese.
Today, like millions of my human sisters and brothers on planet Earth,
I'm becoming mindful about what I eat, what I think.
but lately, I've been thinking about this.
I watch what I eat, but do I watch what I watch?
What about what I feed my mind, my heart, and my soul?
At Conscious Good, we believe you are what you watch.
You are what you watch.
Anytime you watch something that causes your soul to hurt, there's an impact.
So what's the answer?
At Conscious Good,
We think it's about feeding our minds the same way that we feed our bodies.
With nourishing choices.
After all, if media can have a negative influence on behavior, it can also have a positive one.
It's been proven that if we watch TV shows and videos about people helping others,
Cooperating and being generous.
It can actually influence us to be more altruistic and kind to one another.
Talk about paying it forward.
So next time you sit down to watch your comfort movie,
consider how you will feel afterwards. Will you be happy and energized?
that's because maybe, just maybe,
What you watch
Read
And listen to.
matters.
I am what I watch, so I watch what I watch.
I am nourished.
I am inspired.
I am enlightened.
I am a celebration.
I am conscious.
I am conscious.
I am conscious.
I am good.
I am good.
I am good.
We.
We.
We
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are conscious good.
Everyone wishes to live their best life. We experiment with various ways to achieve that, whether it is through study, competing, finding a partner, working hard, or admiring someone who inspires you. It is the quality of our inner being that does it all, or grapples with fulfilling life's calling. For the past 20 years, the Brahma Kumaris in Washington, D.C. has been a space for any and everyone to enter into and experience one's soul calling. From 1997, the center opened in an old rickety house on Georgia Avenue in Silver Spring, Maryland, where cars and trucks that passed by would shake the space. But when you were inside, it was a peaceful and powerful sanctuary for all who visited. Since then, over 2,500 events, 17 city and nationwide initiatives, 21 awards, 2 meditation museums have served youths, senior citizens, entrepreneurs, scientists, authors, women, interfaith, the disabled, environment, small businesses, arts seekers, and even leaders. Millions of lives have been served, either through social media, the popular America Meditating radio show, or through exhibitions, lectures, partnerships, and programs held in the meditation museums and centers. We look at 20 years of service as a continued journey of love, courage, wisdom, and determination with friends from diverse backgrounds and thought who believe a better world is possible when we make ourselves better human beings. Meditation is an important tool that helps us to gain greater clarity, insights, and inner power so we can make healthy choices and amplify our capacity to live a full life. In times of great anxiety, insecurity, and fear, meditation is an essential practice for everyone to gain stability and inner strength. Just look at what a few dedicated, purposeful, and kind group of committed people have been able to achieve in 20 years. Thanks to everyone who have supported us along the way. And thanks in advance to those who believe in our work and power of intent. Brahma Kumaris Meditation Museums, where peace is inside.
Hi everyone, Om Shanti, and welcome to your next normal or the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna, and if you've been one of our incredible family and friend and fan that's joined us from March 16th until now, thank you so much for your commitment, loyalty, dedication, and time. I hope that for the past few months you've been growing tremendously as we have been growing with you. Each night when we show up to be with you, whether it was for the spiritual vaccine hour or for the next normal, which we morphed and grew into, I know that for me, I have learned a lot more empathy, compassion, love, understanding, resilience, determination, honesty, authenticity. These are just a few of the things that have grown in me since we've started this format. For those of you who have been to the Brahma Kumaris meditation museums in the nation's capital, or any of the Brahma Kumaris centers around the world, I hope you're doing well, and I know how much you miss the spaces. I would like to extend a heartfelt love and appreciation and unlimited blessings to those of you who have offered your reoccurring donations to help us to reopen the Meditation Museum when we start to do that, hopefully by next year in March. Thank you so, so much. It has kept our minds a little bit focused on doing this with you all the time. And the fact that you have thought about us, and it doesn't matter how large or how small, but the fact that you had the thought, well, let me see what I can do to support the Meditation Museum. We thank you again. It's been incredible. Our conversation last night with Carolyn Mace and Kristen Hoffman's music and Carolyn Mace's wisdom was rich, was dynamic, was amazing. If you by chance missed it, please feel free to do your click and go back to the other show when this is done, maybe sometime during the week, to really take the richness of the dialogue that we had. It was phenomenal. Intimate conversations with the divine is definitely something that we need now more than ever. We need to deepen our lives and have more prayer, more meditation, more introspective. And encountering a new period of lockdown and being in this particular state during this time, what a great time to practice developing the intimacy between the soul and God. It's an incredible time, you know. Today's conversation about the real internal journey, the inner work, the journey within, being inside. Sometimes maybe we feel like we've been inside so much we don't know what to do. We went out the other day to the Meditation Museum and to take Happy out, and it was like so weird to be on the highway on 495 and everybody was going like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And those of you, you know, one of my hobbies, I used to race cars as a young girl with my dad. He taught me because that was his hobby. And I'm driving the SUV like a little old lady, and 100 million cars are going boom, boom. And I'm like, Santosh, is it me or am I just getting a little bit scared of being on the highway? So I was like, my gosh, what's wrong with everyone? Everyone is just really going really intense. So when we were coming back, there was a massive accident on the other side of the Beltway. And on our side, all the cars slowed down, and I wasn't aware there was an accident up ahead. I thought there was an accident happened on our line, in our line going down. Only to realize as we were moving very slow, there wasn't an accident on our side of the highway. There was an accident on the southbound section of the Beltway. And everybody on the northbound, they were doing what they call rubbernecking. So what happened, it slowed down the traffic on our side. So I turned to Santosh and I said, do you see how we slow down not only our own lives, but the lives of other people in connection with us by being caught up in other people's business, looking to see what happened, who did what, and how we are slowing down our own journey, our own capacity, and our own growth. Because there is nothing anyone could do to help anyone on the other side. And as we were driving by, we were just sending vibrations and good wishes. And I said, Baba, hopefully nobody's seriously hurt. Just send your light around the souls. And we just kept driving because, to be very honest with you, on top of everybody speeding past me when I was going up in the other direction, going back home with everybody rubbernecking, I was like, let me pay attention to what everyone is doing, because I'm not sure if everyone's paying attention. Let me pay attention. So I had that straight focus. And then, of course, I looked a little bit to the left, you know, because I wanted to send these vibrations that nobody was hurt. And so then we kind of maneuvered and went around. And I think that when we are coming from that internal place of effort and focus and understanding and thinking, we will always move at a good pace. We won't feel like we're getting left behind. We won't get into places of thought where we feel like we're going to blame people for feeling left behind. We're not going to waste time because we will be focused on what is our agenda. What's my purpose? Where am I going? What's really the deal here? So as we look at this inner workings of the soul, have you ever thought that the world behind your eyes is really your inner kingdom? And to what extent is your internal kingdom in charge? And I came across an image which Santosh will put up on the screen shortly. And I'd like you to see that image. So the diagram that Santosh has put up is a very simple one. Imagine the world behind your eye is your inner kingdom. Are your ministers in order? In other words, does your mind, intellect, sanskars, personality, resolves, however you want to put it, are they working in your favor? Are they in order? Do you think what you want to think? Do you say what you want to say? Are you experiencing or feeling what you really want to feel? Because you are actually in charge of the way your inner world needs to feel. Now, each and every one of us have an inner kingdom. Some kingdoms run in order and some just don't. Now, as you look down below the ministers, you'll see something called like the subjects. I look at that as the naughty children. Your five senses, whatever you see, taste, smell, hear, touch, those five senses, your, your sense organs, they might have control more over your ministers. I want you to give that some thought. Have you ever been at home and then you just want to keep going into the fridge, or you just want to keep having ice cream or cookies, and your eyes see the food, it's coming up Thanksgiving, your eyes are going to want to keep eating and eating, but you know intellectually and emotionally and spiritually your body doesn't need that much food. Your system doesn't need to overeat, but it does. Why? Because those little naughty kids, the subjects, have more control over the ministers. So that means the working of my inner kingdom is out of order. I hope I'm talking to somebody out there. So imagine when your eyes pull your attention, your smell pulls your attention, your thoughts or your sounds, whatever you're listening to, pulls your attention, starts to take over your emotions. So when you start to work more inwardly, you start with the fact that my inner kingdom is what I need to put in order. So I need my masters to begin to understand who I am and what I need. To what extent is my inner kingdom okay and in running in order? And are my ministers in control of their responsibilities? The mind thinks, the intellect decides, the sanskars, the personality, the memories, the resolves hold that experience. So are they all performing according to their responsibility? It was something Brahma Baba used to do a lot. He used to go inwards behind his eyes and he would say, "Kingdom, are you in order? Are my ministers listening to my orders?" Because one of the things that Brahma Baba had recognized is that his five senses had more authority, even though his soul was functioning. But his five senses had so much authority over his kingdom. It's sort of like inviting a stranger to come and live in your house and take charge. That's actually how it feels. You're not in control. This is not how you want it. It doesn't feel right. So why meditation is so important is that meditation has, gives us a chance to go behind our eyes and really say, what is happening with you? What's going on? How could you let an outside source take away your peace? How can you allow a relationship that you have no control over to take away your ability to love? And the more we get accustomed to mastering these 5 senses and come from a place of self-sovereignty, a place of spiritual integrity, then we will choose what we want to do with our eyes, what we want to do with our lips, what we want to do with our ears, what we want to do with our senses. We will choose how we want to use them. Now they tell us what they want from us. It's a very interesting energy. So what I'd like to do is to take us into this meditation of an inner journey, just for you to really get comfortable with the energy behind your eyes and really feel your inner kingdom, feeling like it's all in order and just waiting for you, the master, to determine what it wants to feel. Ready? Take a deep breath. Hold it. Release. Take another deep breath. Hold it. Release. And let's take a trip inwards.
Stepping inwards. I relax. I relax my body completely. And gently, very gently, I step into silence. I step inside myself. And in the silence, I disconnect from the things around me. I relax. I am still. And for the next 10 minutes, I will remain inside myself. I will remain in this silence, concentrating and keeping myself disconnected from all the things around me. Taking this journey inward, I wish to know myself. I want to be with myself and not think of anything else. Beyond worry, beyond fears, beyond the noises of the outside, I become still. Gently, I concentrate, and I ask myself, who am I? Who am I really? Am I this name, this body, this nationality? Or is there something more to my existence? In the silence, I focus my mind and concentrate on the center of my forehead. And as I focus, I visualize a point of light, a point of eternal energy. I understand. I am this light. I am this point of spiritual energy. I am here. I am the soul, a point of living light, the spiritual being. This is who I am. And as I journey deep, very deep within myself, I remember, I realize that I have great resources, great power within myself. I am a soul, and inside me lies all my experiences, my identity, and all the things I need to make my life happier and more peaceful. Who am I? I am a spiritual being, a point of eternal light. I let these thoughts penetrate my mind. I concentrate on these thoughts completely. I am a soul. I am immortal energy. I am peace. Peace is my original strength. Within myself, I visualize a pool of energy. This energy is the energy of peace. I go deeper and deeper within my peace. I remain in this experience. I remain within this consciousness. My original and deepest quality is of peace. Peace is my original nature. Peace is my original strength. And the deeper I go into myself, the deeper I go into my original peace. I am no longer distracted by all the things outside me. I remain in this consciousness. There is only peace, only silence, peace and silence. I feel myself becoming free. I feel myself becoming stronger. I feel myself becoming lighter, stable. As my thought, so my consciousness. I allow this thought and this feeling of pure peace and harmony to flow throughout my being. Now, peace flows through me. Peace, harmony, freedom belong to me. I am strong. I am full. I am content. I am in peace. Now in this silence, I am completely inside, very quiet, very still. I am at one with myself. I find contentment. I am at peace. I begin to remember myself. I begin to understand myself. I begin to accept myself. And as I remember, and as I accept, I respect my original being, and love emerges. I feel confident. I feel secure. I feel there is a great stability now. There is strength, and there is the power to create a life of quality, a life of meaning, a life of purpose. I have found my focal point, my inner compass to direct my external life. And as I remain here, inside, I ask myself, where do I come from? In the stillness, I hear the silence. I listen, and I realize that my original home is very, very far from this world of sound, of time, of matter. I come from a world of eternal light, a world of silence, a world of peace. That is my home. This is where I come from. And with my thought, I travel upwards to the world of liberation, the world of nirvana. Let me remain in this consciousness of the self, of the peaceful self, and the peaceful home. Peace, harmony, and silence. Let me remain here. Peace and silence. Only silence.
So that meditation really gave us a good 15-minute pause for us to really sense and feel what's that inner kingdom about. What's happening in you? How are you feeling? In a world that tends to move very externally, with a lot of outside paraphernalias, a lot of distractions, a lot of various forms of excitement, our being at home and locking down has us really forced to go inwards. Unless you are spending your whole day on social media or on Zoom meetings or watching television, which all of this external stuff doesn't count for you being alone or introspective or inward. You're still outward. If your meetings and you're doing things on the outside is with the intention of doing service, then that has a different return to you. But if on the external you are using those tools, social media, television, to feed the void inside, then the void will only get larger. Because the void is actually saying, I'm not recognizing my worth, my kingdom, or my capacity. And for the limited time that I have, I'm just going to use television or social media to fill it, which is only temporary. Haven't you scrolled through your Facebook or Twitter mostly, or Instagram, and after you've taken 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you're done, you've asked yourself, now how did that help me? Think about it. Look at how much time you put into scrolling through your social media. And at the end of that experience or decision, how did it serve you in the long run? How did it make you into a better person? I'm told unless you do something really dynamic and eye-catching or provocative or intense, people don't stop when they scroll through your social media. So stuff like what we do is so genuinely straight up that folks would be like, oh, that's too nice, move on. And so they go through really fast. So how does that serve you? But when you are focused on your inward journey, you start to think about, how do you want your ministers to make your kingdom abundant, powerful, unlimited, profoundly present? It has to decide to use the senses in a way that it's connected to the love and the peace and the power that you really are. If you don't come from that place already, which is not a place of void, which is not an empty place, when you're coming from your love and your peace inside of you, you will not make decisions that will empty you. You will make decisions that will help to fill you up more. We happened to have tuned in, was it last night, to a little bit of the news and story, and we were just looking at something for maybe about half an hour or something before we turned in. We were tucking Sister Gita in our evening routine. By the way, she fell asleep on us, so we were just stuck there. And when we sort of closed everything down, we can feel the energy was so dense, and he said to Santosh, let us never do this again. That was such a waste of energy. And we had not done that in that way before. The both of us could feel the difference. Remember how we felt the difference, Santosh? It was like, I told him, wow. And I went to Baba's room and I just said, let me never waste my time like that again. Even though what we had started off with was just to be updated with what's going on, then it moved into something else. And even though it had a storyline of this family, this, I said, why did we even do that? Waste of energy. So when I put my head on the pillow last night, I just really looked at Baba and I said, let me stay clear on what sustains the sustenance you're giving me, and let me not be distracted by anything. So I'm inviting you to also be able to find that conversation inside of you to determine what choices you make that will last for a long time, that you want to live with, versus the choices that you make that are just temporary and fleeting and is of no significance to your greater good. It's always vibrational. It's vibrational. And let it be that I'm learning something here. That's what a master does. You know, a master always makes choices to enhance their kingdom or to make it brighter or to make it more rich or more full. But a subject or a naughty person will make decisions that keeps taking from the kingdom and emptying the world behind your eyes as a vibration, as an energy. What are some of the signs that you're becoming empty? Well, you become impatient. There is a lot of fear, anxiety, doubt, anger, frustration, confusion, intolerance, prejudice, jealousy, competition. The list goes on. Now you get an idea, right? But when you are full and you're becoming more full, you focus on integrity, nobility, loyalty, honesty, respect, understanding, acceptance, kindness, generosity, purity, peace, cheerfulness, determination, perseverance, creativity. You get the idea. It's huge, isn't it? It's a completely different person. So let's try a little experiment, which we haven't done in a long time. With everyone who's online right now, I'd like you to just send your loving vibrations and blessings to someone inside the Facebook that you're seeing their name there, or in the YouTube, just to send them a blessing. Feel free to type it into the comments list and just wish them health, happiness, and from your heart, wish the person what you need, what you think you need, or what you think you want. I wish you safety. I wish you to be benefited in life. I wish you unconditional love. I wish you God's protection. I wish you clarity of thinking, clarity of mind. So for this moment, and I'm going to pause, as each of you choose somebody in the comments field, and if you're not signed up inside of any of the fields and you're just watching, it's fine. From your mind, send your good wishes to somebody in your family or somebody that you know. And I'll just invite us to take this moment of quietude as you submit all of your good wishes to one another. Observe the way you're feeling, and I know that they're continuing to come in, so don't stop as I speak. Keep sending your good wishes and observe the way your inner world feels as you continue to bestow the kindest, purest well wishes on another soul. It's one of the most important ways of observing your inner world, is to be a well-wisher, to have the best thoughts and feelings for another. Okay? So as they keep coming in, these are all wonderful. Thank you so much for that kindness. Let us do another deep dive for the rest of the night. And I want us to go into again that place, that inner world, that inner place, that internal world, that inside of you, that soul deep place. Even the part of you that sometimes you just can't see. The more you practice the inner journey in silence, you'll be able to see yourself in ways that you've been missing. So for the rest of the night, let's take this time of deep reflection and travel inwards. Observe the healing, Observe the amplification of power. Observe the clarity, and just sit with that for the evening. Enjoy it. Enjoy the space that we're going to co-create. And as we come to a close to our program, after the meditation, take this time after the meditation to move a little bit slower and to be a little bit more reflective on looking for that strength within you to continue and move ahead as we start to prepare for entering not only the holiday season but a new year. Now we have to start to prepare ourselves to truthfully enter into 2021 as a renewed version of ourselves. So let's take a very deep breath. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Enjoy the meditation, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I allow my body to rest. I take a deep breath in, and as I breathe out, I release any tightness or tension that I'm holding in my body. I am becoming loose and free and relaxed. I allow my thoughts to settle as I prepare to meditate. I let my mind rest. I absorb the music into my soul. I listen to the gentle sounds. As the music soothes my mind. And I relax completely. Above me, I perceive a shining star. A star radiating infinite light from a central point. by the star's perfect beauty. The star's light is drawing me like a magnet, and I feel my spirit rising. Breaking free from my bodily restrictions, my spirit flies upwards towards the star. I'm floating in the freedom of endless space. The star attracts me closer to itself. I'm drawn even closer until I'm right by the heart of the star. I'm surrounded by a soft, silvery glow. I sense that this light has a living warmth which enters my spirit. I know this star is a gift from God, and through this star, God is caressing my spirit with light and love. Within this light and love, my spirit rests peacefully. I am peaceful. I am content. My spirit is whole. My spirit is healed through God's love and peace. As I absorb divine love, the light of God reaches every aspect of my spirit. I allow God's loving light into every dark corner. The light touches my fear. I feel the fear dissolve into a loving light of acceptance. absorb loving divine light into my dark moods of anger, and I feel a growing easiness and tolerance in my spirit. The light touches my worry, and I let go of my concerns for the future. I let go of what happened in the past. And I become peaceful, carefree. Every aspect of my spirit is light and free. I have absorbed light and peace deeply into my spirit, and I radiate this light and peace outwards. I rest a while in the gentle, loving light of God.
Hi everyone, it's Sister Jenna from America Meditating Radio. I hope you've been enjoying Wise-ish, which you can get live on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube from 8:30 a.m. to 8:45. But you can also get it on demand 24/7. It's going to be your power boost for the morning. It's your daily dose for the soul. It's just going to encourage you to make the day that much more valuable. So join us. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you wonderful friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious.